Welcome back. Yeah, I had to do something really quick, so I had to end the last live stream and do something. But I'm back. Hope everybody's doing well. We're going to be taking a look here at this week, August 17th until the 23rd. Hope everybody out there is doing well. If you're watching the playback of this, everything will be timestamped down below, hopefully. If it's not there, then you can just scroll until you see your sign up here. But let's jump in here, shall we? How's everybody's Sunday? How's everybody's weekend been? Let's do it. Let's see. All right, let's take a look at this week. We're going to be using a different deck here. Got your notification. Cool. Yeah, I waited too so the notifications could go out. But while I was waiting, I was like, I might as well cook some food. So I cooked an egg. I cooked some eggs with some tortillas and cheese with some Chipotle ranch. That shit was good. It was good. All right. Because I was going to wait until after the stream to eat, but I was like, man, let me not. Let me eat then, and then I can eat again later. Oh, really, Vanessa? Well, congratulations. Congrats. All right, let's do it. Aries. What is the energy here surrounding Aries? It was fire. It was quick too. It only took like 5 minutes. So, all right. What can you tell me for Aries here? Oh, really? Mia. Me and you I guess we just in sync today, huh? What can you tell me for Aries here this week? Let's take a look at the overall energy going into the week. What's the challenge here for Aries? What's coming up in the near future? Can you tell me for Aries here? Gonna change up the deck too. What's going on? Look like a warrior. Oh, well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. We're all warriors. Let's see. What can you tell me for Aries? We're all warriors, yeah. Damn, Aries, I just gotta keep fucking shuffling, huh? Shit. Alright. My fucking legs are sore. I did walking lunges yesterday. No, the day before that. Weighted walking lunges. Fucking, alright, let's do it, Aries. Let me shut up. I know, let's see. Overall energy, the Hangman. With the death card. Well. I don't think this is anything new, though. And if anything, I think you've been in this process. You also have the Temperance here at the bottom of the deck. I think you're going through an identity, like an ego sort of, like an old part of you is being let go of. I don't think this is anything new. I think this is something that you've already been going through. You got Neptune in your sign. It's retrograding in your sign. Saturn's in your sign. So you've been having to redefine your whole identity and your core self-concept, and sort of the way I feel also you organize your life. There could be things here that have changed for you, and you're changing in these deeper ways here, Aries. I feel like you're having to let go. There's things, I don't feel like this is like one thing. I think this is multiple things. I don't get this being like one type of event here happening for you this week, or just in general. There's a lot of things I feel like you have been letting go of that your ego was once attached to. It could be the old stories, experiences. You know, there could be something, though, that you are dealing with at this time that it could have recently happened, but I feel like this has been something that's been going on for you. I don't think this is anything new. Let's see. What's your energy right now? Nine of Cups with the Four of Swords. I think you're enjoying your life right now. You could be chilling, taking a break. Ten of Cups, could be family involved that you're enjoying things with. Some of y'all gonna be loose off that goose. Some of y'all could be enjoying yourself here in the future pretty soon, if you're not now. All right, what else going on here for Aries? What's in the challenge position for Aries this week? Or what is the obstacle here? The High Priestess. Okay, that card didn't want to come out. Let's see. What is the challenge? High Priestess, Ace of Wands here. What's the advice? Eight of Cups. Sun card. You know, I think you could be like abandoning a lot of things here in your life is what I'm kind of picking up here. Just stuff that you don't have to carry anymore. And I feel like your beliefs were really once attached to certain things, but I feel like you've been letting a lot of things go. I don't really feel like this is something that's been going on, I'm telling you. But your advice here is to follow what does make you happy and to live your life authentically. Like, this is your own journey in life, not anybody else's. So your challenge this week with the High Priestess, Ace of Wands, if there's something that you're secretly desiring, right? High Priestess, Ace of Wands, I would move toward it. I would fucking move toward it. Some of y'all, it's just energy wise, I pick up here as well. You may be needing to like focus on recovering here, whatever degree that is. You know, what's in the future here? You have the Judgment. Oh shit, why is that here with the Five of Wands? So the Empress, Three of Swords. I feel like you're conflicted. There's a decision here, or there's something of importance here that needs to be decided upon. You may feel judged by others, or other people are judging you. I'm also seeing you, though, in a very competitive energy here as well, Aries. So, I feel like there's a decision here that you have to make this week, and there's conflict around it, or there's frustration around it, maybe even competition. Three of Swords came out again. I should have just fucking kept the card. Y'all just think I'll be saying shit. I know what I'll be saying. There's some type, it could, some of you, this is in regards to like your mom or a mother here. So there's like disagreements here and things that need to be worked out. So you may be kind of at odds here a little bit, or there's something here that you have to work out. Like there's some type of disagreement or some type of being at odds or frustration around a situation that may be lacking cooperation and fairness here, and you're having to make some type of bigger decision. I'm trying to see where this is going here. King of Wands, Seven of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. You may have to really choose yourself this week, Aries, which should be fucking easy for you. You may have to choose yourself here and like what you want, stand up for what it is that you believe in. I get you here like these, like you like detaching from, maybe it's like these old beliefs or old stories that have sort of made up your identity or your sense of self, or but I'm getting, especially with the Eight of Cups and the Sun card being your advice, like you need to walk toward what makes you happy and follow your own authentic path here, because this is your own journey. And you may be there may be a disagreement here with some people. Like you may be wanting to do one thing, but you're feeling as if other people are wanting you to do another. And so you could be feeling judged, or other people, or you're judging yourself, who knows? But the King of Wands, Seven of Wands, Nine of Pentacles is like you have to live life on your own terms here. And I feel like this is ultimately where it's going. Like you having to like decide and choose what you want to do here. Oh shit. Seventh house relationships. You got the square at the bottom of the deck, tension. Debilitated discomfort. So there's something uncomfortable in regards to your relationships here. Moon. It's emotionally uncomfortable. Some of you, it's your mom dealing with the moon. 10th house authority, you being your own authority. Could be related to career and work as well. Some of these things all intertwined. First house, your sense of self with Jupiter. It's like how you want to grow and expand based upon like what you've learned in your own experiences here. I feel like when you live life on your own terms and nobody else's Aries, I feel like life goes so much more smoother for you. You may even feel more positive and more free, but something here is conflicting with that. But I do see you ultimately overcoming whatever this is and having to make kind of like a decision here for yourself and your future here. But I feel like either way, I feel like where you end up is in a very strong position, and being able to live the type of lifestyle that you want and being able to enjoy your life here. That's what I got for you, Aries. Let's go to Taurus. Bull Squad. How y'all doing? Shit, Taurus, you all over the place. Damn. I'm just gonna blame you, shit. Let's do Taurus. What's going on with Taurus this week? By the way, if a love message comes through, it comes through. If it don't, it don't. I ain't gonna force it. So I don't want to hear it. Alright, let's do Taurus. Y'all be sure to hit the thumbs up button too. For the ones that have, I appreciate you. Let's continue. Let's see, Taurus. And then I will be answering super chats, of course, but it'll be at the end. So what can you tell me for Taurus here? Ace of Cups. The King of Wands here. There could be something new developing between you and a fire sign, or some feelings you catching for a fire sign for some of you. Yep. 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 Nah, I just think you know what you want. Ace of Cups is some type of rejuvenation, some type of new emotional beginnings unfolding for you. King of Wands. Could be emotional confidence here. Like feeling confident in yourself, like here, more confident, feeling more confident here. I feel like you know what you want. Your eyes is on the prize, Taurus. I see it. You about ready to erupt. I feel like there's some luck here surrounding you this week, Taurus. You could be a fire sign. Maybe like you have other Taurus placements, or maybe you have, or just fire in your chart here. All right, let's keep going. Desire. The desire. What's the... Oh, shit. What's the current energy here for Taurus as we enter into the week? The Sun card. I told you got some type of good luck. Queen of Cups. You feeling good? Looking good? Some of you, there could be some type of significance here with a pet or a dog. Could be like a white dog. Could be two dogs. Something like that. Some of you have Leo in your chart. I think this is a good week so far. Let's see. Like, you look happy here. I think you're getting clear emotionally. It's like, I get this clarity here, emotional clarity. You could be enjoying yourself too at this time, right? So it ain't, you know. Some of you may be out in the sun a lot here. Outside. What's the challenge here this week for Taurus? What can you tell me here? If this is a person that you're dealing with here, what's the challenge? The Judgment. Two of Swords. You got a decision to make too. Shit. Or, why is that? No, I think you got a decision to make too, or you're waiting on a decision, either or. Four Cups here. I don't know if you're ignoring a decision or if you just feel like a decision isn't being made yet, right? It's like to be continued is what it feels to me. But I don't really get a negative energy off of this. You may save your judgment here this week. So particularly where you may have judged someone here, Taurus, or maybe where someone has judged you, or if it's just judging people. I feel like it's a person for some reason. What you may actually end up doing here is like, there could be a different perspective coming through, or more of a deeper appreciation for a person and you not judging them, or it's the other way around, someone not like judging you, or you get what I'm saying? What's the advice for Taurus? I'm getting something about fish. There could be some type of significance dealing with like fish, whether it's like you're seeing fish or something like that. What's the advice? 10 of Cups is your advice with the 8 of Wands. Live your life, have fun, literally, this week. I know it may sound very like generic, right? Like, oh, that's what every tarot reader says. Fucking live your life, have fun. Your ex hates you, right? Like, but the 10 of Cups, 8 of Wands is, now's the time for you to really live the highest expression of what would ideally make you happy. There is nothing in your way, I feel here. Like, now is the time to move forward in the direction of what it is that you want. And if you're already living that and you're in the moment of like this happiness and joy and finding this rejuvenation emotionally and confidence and even vision for some of you, then just stay aligned here. But if I see you shifting into this. Some of you, it could be travels here as well. Like if you're wondering if you should travel or something like that, I feel like you should. What's in the future here for Taurus? Look like a solid week, Taurus. Knight of Swords. 2 of Wands. You're making a decision, or someone else is making a decision here this week. It's very clear, straight to the point. Either you know what you want, you know what you're doing here, you're moving forward with your plans, or someone else is. Some of you definitely got Leo in your chart, strength card, or maybe dealing with a Leo. Yeah, a path is going to open up here for you, you know. How do I explain this, right? It's like it will just reveal itself, like the next action or like the next things here. It's like I'm seeing like it's like the sun, the clouds are blocking the sun, and it's like 2 paths to go, and it's like the sun peeks out of the clouds and it sheds light on the path here. So I'm speaking metaphorically, but it could look like that, or it could feel like that, like something is being revealed, shown here, and all you have to do is just, the door's open, so all you have to do is just go through it. What's the outcome here? Page of Wands with the 4 swords here. There's some, you know, this may feel somewhat exciting. The Tower, disruptive, Ace of Swords, the World. It's very liberating here. So it's like something fun, some type of adventure, some passion here. If you're dealing with a person, yeah, y'all are definitely going to be in contact here. And possibly doing something together. Could be like out in nature. It doesn't have to be romantic either. Like, it could be anything. What else can you tell me for Taurus? Is that a fucking ferret? Oh no, it's a rabbit. Saturn structure. Aries. Saturn's in Aries. Gemini. You could have Aries or Gemini in your chart. Conjunction alliance. Virgo. No, I think this is you something here is being definitely solidified and redefined here and structured very cleanly here. It's like the energy's coalescing, and now it's like starting to, there's this new form I feel here, like this new sort of unfolding, new chapter, new type of like beginning here is what it seems to me. And I feel like it's going to be something that's very invigorating, Gemini. It's going to be very stimulating. And I'm also getting conversations and communication here about doing something. What you doing here, though? Fifth house passion. With the IC, it could be something you're going to be doing fun-wise with a family or with your family, IC, or with your kids, fifth house, right? Connected to the IC. If it's not that, then it's some type of solid foundation you're building also with a lover or with some type of relationship here, some type of love relationship. So you'll know based upon your situation. Don't force it. If one makes sense, of like, yeah, this is what's going on, and then you're like, oh, I don't know about the love thing, then it probably ain't the love thing. But it could be both. You have to just let the week unfold. But I see you having a good time. All right, let's do Gemini. Gemini. Jim Beans. What's going on with Geminis? Gemini. What's going on with Geminis this week? Jim Baines. Gemini. All right, let's do it. Gemini, let's see. What is the overall energy here surrounding Geminis? Can you tell me? Page of Swords. The Ten of Wands. There could be something new that you're learning or studying here this week. I got other messages, but there could be something like new that you're like learning, or you're a beginner at, but you're dedicated to what this is, right? So you could be getting better, or your skills could be improving. Some of you could be in regards to something communication wise or social wise. What else can you tell me for Jim Baines? King of Swords. Yeah, there's something here I feel like this week that you're getting better at, right? Like King of Swords is like the master, but the Page of Swords is the beginner. Ten of Wands is like the choice to take on responsibility, right? And it could be to learn, because the Ten of Wands is Saturn and Sag, but there's real limitation, obstacles, and it's a process. So it's like you could be learning something new this week. And if you're dealing with a person, I feel like communication is like a burden for some reason, or it's like difficult here. What's Gemini's current energy going into the week here? The Fool card with the Hermit. I'm gonna tell you what I'm getting in this reading, and you may be like, "This isn't making any sense." But wait until the week unfolds, because I can't see this any other way. I got another way I'm seeing this read, but also the main thing coming through here is that there's something new here. It's unfolding, and you're a beginner, and you could be learning something, or there's something about a teacher, guide, mentor here. But I feel like you're excited about what this is. So, whether it's someone here helping you, coaching you, or it's just something here that you're learning this week. Now, others of you, you have expertise, King of Swords, right? And so what you're doing is you could be with the Page of Swords, maybe finding new innovative ways, especially with the Fool card here, to go about like sharing what you have, or sharing with people, or connecting with people. And it could be to help point them in the right direction. This is very specific here. What's the challenge here for? So don't get mad at me, Gemini. Just check another placement. Shit. You have the Two of Pentacles in the challenge with the Moon card here. You're having to learn how to adjust here. And it's been a balancing act for you for sure. What's the advice for Jim Beans? The Temperance, Patience, Hierophant. Yep. There's only one message coming through. I'm sorry, Geminis. All the other Geminis. There's only one message coming through. You just got to check another placement. Temperance and the Hierophant. This is some type of integration of wisdom, and you're having to be patient with the whole process. Now, others of you, this could be something in regards to some type of spiritual movement or something that you're devoting yourself to. Maybe it's like a community or something you're a part of here. And your advice is to practice what you preach, but also to integrate what you've learned. And this could be teaching others, or if you're not in that seat, then this is just you learning here, and it's a process. But this is something new I see you beginning or getting involved in, something that you're curious about. You already know how to do this. It's just more so it's like maybe a new environment, new type of energy here. What's in the future here? The Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. So your work is actually going to start to stand out here as well, because I'm looking at this Peacock in the Page of Pentacles, and it's also with the Lovers. So I feel like you're about to stand out here. And if I were you as well, I would grab attention, or don't be afraid to allow yourself to be seen. But I feel like your work is gonna be standing out here. The Magician. It's your skills and your talents and your abilities. This Lovers ain't talking about love. It just ain't. It may be talking about your love for the game or something else. What's in the outcome here for Geminis? Six of Cups here with the Knight of Wands. Yeah, something's going to give you reassurance. Okay, you do got a love message. Could be with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Or it's like a friend of yours or someone that you know, Gemini. There could be some type of reunion here. Or it could be love. You'll know. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. I got all signs here. Or some of you could even be with your own children here this week. Or if you have children, you'll be doing something very fun with them. It could even remind you of like your own childhood or something like that. Now, if this could be a person though, like if this is love, then I feel like you two are there's some deeper form of intimacy and passion happening here, if you catch my drift. And, but if this is just like a reunion here with someone, you two are going to be doing something here that's like, it's like fast paced. Like it involves like if you're working out or something. Or it could be like some type of adventure here. Saturn, Aries. Damn, this combination just keeps coming out. Shit. Saturn and Aries opposition confrontation with the first house here. Pause, Athena, think here. So you're having to navigate a situation here this week strategically, especially when it comes to how you're going to structure things. And you may have to, where the confrontation will lie for you this week, or the challenge, is like how you're going to do something. So there may be like a bigger focus here on yourself this week, like you needing to figure out like how you're going to go about it feels to me it's like you're being challenged by something. What is this? Mars. Yeah, it's like you're being challenged, some type of competition, or you're just challenging yourself. Jupiter, it's something about learning, some type of participation you're involved in, debilitated discomfort. It's like having to navigate your way through a situation and learn something here, but it's like you're learning how to do something on your own while you could be like getting guidance from other people, or maybe it's helping guide them, but it's like you're having to do something strategically, Pallas Athena. But I do see something about what you're working on or what you're doing or what you're producing standing out. And you may be falling in love with some type of deeper process of something here. And you also do got, like a relationship message here where you'll be reuniting here with someone. Or if you have a child or children, you're going to be doing something fun with them that may reminisce on your own childhood or something like that. That's what I got for you, Jim Baines. Let's go to Cancer. And if it's a person, it's like a fire sign for some of you. All right, let's do it, Cancer. That was super specific. I know y'all not gonna like. You can check your other placements: Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's do Cancer here. 1 second, Cancer. Oh, fuck. Alrighty. All right, here we go. Cancers. Can you tell me for Cancer? Cancer. What's going on with Cancers this week? Damn, it's hot. I might have to turn the air on here in a sec. Can you tell me for Cancer? Let's see. Knight of Wands. King of Swords. Three of Swords. All right. What's the current energy for Cancer here? What's the current energy here for Cancer? 10 of Wands. Strength card. I feel like there's a lot that you're carrying here. It's like you're really having to use your strength here to like keep up or keep going. Like things feel like a burden here. You may even kind of be upset. It wouldn't surprise me if like you get kind of upset this week and you like, like you feel as if things are unfair. And so it's like you're having to make these bold decisions or having to be decisive here or take action here. But I get you here with the 10 of Wands and the Strength card. It's a burden here. The Towers and the Challenge. Why is that? With the King of Wands. Queen of Wands. Could be people, right? I think it could be people. That is the challenge here for you this week. It's like trying to keep everything up or trying to keep everything together, but that's been a challenge. Some of you, I mean, if it's like people, it could be fire sign. Some of you, it's like a man and a woman. Or people. What's the advice for Cancer here this week? The Emperor and the Devil. I feel like you're going to have to take full control in a situation here, Cancer. Like, now's the time for you to actually step up to the plate. You're gonna have to do something here. The Emperor and the Devil is like having to either one, you have to like take either full accountability and responsibility and take things into your own hands and stop relying on others. Or it's like whatever this is with the Tower, that's like the challenge here is like you may have to like really do something here, not ignore it. That's what I get. What's in the future here for Cancer this week? Judgment, 4 Cups, and the Hermit here. There's a decision here. It's like lingering, looming. And I don't know if you're ignoring this decision or someone else is ignoring it or something's being ignored. But if it moved like a snake, looked like a snake, it's a snake. So I don't know if there's like something you have to like call out or you have to like address here. 8 of Cups is in the outcome. The Magician. The Temperance. Is this like something new happening? Is this you walking away this week like from something, or is this already a process you've been in? 5 of Pentacles. I think this is a process you've been in, and it's been difficult to like detach and let go of something and to like manifest something new or find a solution here, because it feels like things are teeter-tottering to the extremes here. But it's like it's a process I feel like you've been in. I feel like it may continue here this week. But you're getting closer and closer to where you're trying to go. But I can tell you like the transition or the transition of things here has been a little bit difficult. Uranus change. That's the Tower and the challenge. The 11th house. Sagittarius. Could be like a change you're going to be making or noticing when it comes to your community. Could be friendships and your social networks here as well, going through some type of disruption. Could be things centered around beliefs, Sagittarius. Like with this card, Sagittarius. Or there's more of a more meaningful purpose and direction that you feel would enhance the quality here of your life, but it may disrupt some things. But I feel like you're not happy with where you're at. I feel like you're like having to like get clear and decisive here. Trine, Taurus, the Sun. Like your ability to be and for things to feel harmonious. And then for not only that to be where you are for things to feel harmonious, but they're also being an avenue for opportunity, especially when it comes to making your life more prosperous with this Taurus energy, or finding sustainability and stability here. But it feels like that's like what's missing. It's like this, like a change that like needs to happen. So it's like there's a decision here. I don't know if you're going to make it, or maybe some of these things are outside of your hands here, but you're slowly moving in that direction. But your advice, though, is the Emperor and the Devil, which is having to take like full hands-on accountability, controls, responsibility, and like really do what you got to do. All right, let's do Leos. So something about to shock your ass, Leo. Right off the jump, the Sun card flew out. Not only did it fly out, it was on X Games. So backflipping everything. Sun card, 2 swords. So something's about to make you. Some of your moon may be in Libra, by the way. Something about to make Ace of Swords. There's some type of clarity here that you're about to get. Or I would say too, well, let me just back up for a second. Either you're getting clarity or some type of insight or an answer. But it's like clarity that you've been needing or wanting. And I also see you making peace too with inside your own mind when it comes to things here as well. I don't think it's been easy though. I think some of you is like you're battling your own mind. It's like you had to call truce when it comes to your own head. What is this Sun card? Two of Swords, really. Star card. You know, Leo, you tend to be on. How do I explain this? You tend to see far ahead. Like you tend to be on like the threshold all the time. So I also think you could be seeing like what's next here for you for like your future or the direction of something here. I also think something else that is becoming clear for you is it's not necessarily like your purpose. Like I think you already kind of know what that is. It's more so like it taking on some type of newer type of direction. Also, I'm getting like a deep rejuvenation when it comes to like your energy here as well. So you could be noticing like an increase in your vitality here. And peace though is what I get. Like you just finding peace. I already did Cancer. What's the challenge for Leo? Or actually, what's the current energy as we enter into the week? Something may turn out better than you even expect, Leo. And I think I got this for you in your individual sign. Something like that. It was something like that. What's in your current energy? Ten of Swords. Yeah, you done been put through the ringer. Ten of Swords, Page of Swords. I also think too, like you've just grown tired. Ten of Swords, Page of Pentacles here, but something has almost felt like insanity. It's like doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. I think you're breaking some type of habit here by taking some type of practical action. I don't really get like a negative vibe off this Ten of Swords. It's like you know everything that you need to know. There's like no more needing to know is what it feels to me. And like so with the Page of Pentacles, like well, based upon what you know and the clarity here that you have received, what are you gonna like? How are you digesting it, and like what do you want to do moving forward? I don't know if it's like improving things or taking some type of practical action here. What's the challenge here for Leos this week? Ten of Wands. Ace of Pentacles here. It's a lot of work, I feel, this week. The burden of responsibility, Ace of Pentacles, especially if you are trying to create something new or if you're trying to, create something new. It's a lot of responsibility. I feel like, you may find to be a little bit more of a burden here. You have a choice too, it's what it seems to me. What's the advice? Your advice is the Ace of Cups and the Six of Pentacles here. I think, the Ace of Cups' advice is like focusing on like what's going to fulfill like your own cup. And it's not even necessarily about being selfish. I just think it's like what's reciprocating energy, not like materially, like spiritually and emotionally. Like instead of being consumed by something, like what is giving you energy here? I think your advice for the week is only invest in the things that are going to fulfill you emotionally and spiritually. Or it could be asking you to give more emotionally to a situation here. So you'll know. What's in the future here? Leo's tired. Leo's tired of looking. Let's see what's in the future for Leo. Seven of Pentacles in the future. Seven of Wands here. With the Nine of Wands. I see something slowly but surely growing here for you this week, Leo. Something that you're investing in, or what you may be finding and discovering this week, that there's like growth here happening, whether it's with money, resources, or something that you're working on, or in a situation here. But I feel with the Seven of Wands, it's almost like you're having to like protect your work here as well, like protect like what you are creating here. But it feels to me like it's more so like you needing to. It could be showing up here, or like just having to kind of stick with something. What's in the outcome here for Leo? You have the Knight of Cups with the Justice card and the Death card here. What the fuck is that? Two of Wands. If you're waiting on a decision, or if this is you needing to make a decision about the future, it may take till the end of the week to where you feel emotionally ready to like decide what you're going to do as far as like a plan you're going to carry forward here. Or it's like, if this is something that you're waiting on, it may take till the end of the week here for it to be carried on, or for something to be decided upon. Either way, I feel like you'll vibe emotionally with it. But I feel like you're having to pick your battles here in the future, Leo. This feels like it's something dealing with you. It's nothing dealing with other people. I feel like it's you. I feel like whatever it is, like all the stuff you got going on right now, and the things that you're also wanting to also do and explore, it's like you're having to be very selective with your energy as far as like picking battles in regards to like what's worth investing into, right? Like you can be scattered too thin is what I get here, or dispersed in too many areas. And then, you know what I'm saying? Serious nurture, 7th house relationships, 5th house passion, with the 6th house sustainability. I'm gonna be real with you. I think you're having to, for one, I got a random message here, but you could be scrapping something, not totally, but taking something you already have and then just like transforming it into something new, or taking something and putting it into something here. But it's like, I think you're having to take a step back here, Leo. Like, I think you're making a conscious decision here this week, and you may be, and this may not make sense right now, but you may be making a conscious decision here to step back and really reevaluate your priorities, people, and like really seeing like what is siphoning my energy and what is giving me energy here. And like, what do I want to invest in? Like what really has like some type of substance and quality to it. But I feel like by the end of the week here, it becomes very clear. And you'll be making like decisions here to like end certain things, let go of certain things, but also proceed with other things here. I know it's very general, but that's just the message. So you don't have to check another placement. That's what I got for you, Leo. Let's go to Virgos. Virgos. What's going on with Virgos this week? Does everybody want burritos? Because I said I had a burrito. Virgos. What's going on with Virgos here? What's the overall energy for Virgos this week? Ten of Swords, Page of Wands, Two of Pentacles. It feels like to me you're going to be changing your mind here, or something that you've been trying to keep up with here. You may have to, or it may come to an end. So like you're either having to change your plans here, or something ain't working out here. So something ain't working, or you're changing your plans, or having to change your mind here. Because it's just the same thing, different day. If you got like kids or something, some of y'all's kids are getting on y'all's nerves. Oh shit. What's the current energy as we enter into the week, Virgo? Four of Swords, Three of Cups here. You could be taking a break right now, enjoying yourself. Could be with friends and family, or just other people here, or taking a break. I see you surrounded by others here, though, or things being focused and centered on others. What's the challenge here? Six of Swords, Tower. Shit. Lovers. It could be navigating navigating situations here in your relationships, like trying to avoid tower moments and like steer things into a more like smoother direction here. There could be a choice you have to make as well, and maybe you're afraid of a tower, or there's just shit going on right now. It's unpredictable. What's the advice for Virgos? And we're going to jump to the future here. Strength card is your advice with the Eight of Swords. I feel like you got everything under control. I just think the hard part's going to be like not getting trapped in your head, you know, like not overthinking things. I think the battle is going to be won in your own mind here this week, Virgo. What's in the future here? The Ace of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Ace of Swords here. You'll be getting the energy or like the inspiration, motivation here you need in the future, especially if you're taking a break, or whether you're intentionally taking a break or not, or hanging back or not. You're going to be getting like the energy, like energy is going to come through that makes you want to decide and make a decision here, or it just gives you some type of clarity. And like, I feel like it's just energy here to help you in a situation, like feel more clear, more confident here. What's in the outcome here for Virgos? Page of Cups with the Knight of Cups here. Fool card. I feel like also this week's gonna be new people that you're meeting. Page of Pentacles. It's gonna be new people that you're gonna be meeting here this week. Younger and older, maybe your age here. Water sign, earth sign. Also too, you may help someone out here as well with a favor, or someone's gonna help you with a favor here this week. It may kind of be spontaneous or out of the blue. Jupiter. Debilitated discomfort. Mars. I feel like you're having to remain positive in a situation here and see the bigger picture here. But it's something's like uncomfortable here in a situation. But I feel like you're having to, maybe there's uncomfortable decisions here. You know, something's just more difficult than usual, ascendant. But you're aware of it's like you're aware or becoming aware of like how to do something easier, how to navigate a situation more harmoniously here. But something can feel a little uncomfortable. So that's what I got for you, Virgo. Let's go to Libras. Can you tell me for them Libras? Yeah. Libra. What can you tell me for Libra here? Tower. Devil. Ace of Wands. Well, either a tower moment happened, something unexpected, or what's this about? What's the current energy here for Libras? Ace of Swords. Chariot. Expect the unexpected this week. If you haven't already experienced this tower moment. I feel like it's like a change in direction here. Ace of Swords, the Chariot, King of Cups, but I feel like you'll be ready for it. So you're ready for what this is. You may have a feeling about what this is. If it already happened, you already had a feeling about it. What's the challenge? Nine of Cups is the challenge with the Three of Cups here. What's the advice for Libras? King of Wands, King of Pentacles. And what's in the future here for Libras? Five of Swords, Five of Cups. Damn, shit. Two of Wands here. Yep. I kind of see you being upset here about some. I think your challenge is like trying to be positive and optimistic about it. And there could be other people that are a bit of the challenge here in a situation. Your advice, though, is like self-respect. Like to be fully self-possessed and have self-respect. And to not step out of line, not step out of alignment with like your values and your virtues here. And also there's things dealing with leadership, like you may have to lead by example or kind of step into like being the authority in a situation. How do I explain this shit? Having to be the leader. Clarify this. Eight of Wands. I would also demand like what you want, or like not to be afraid to go for what you want, ask for what you want, move the direction or move a situation in the direction you want. But I see you here like Five of Swords, Five of Cups, Two of Wands. You could be bitter or mad about some things, or kind of just upset about how something has how something has unfolded here. Where is this going for Libras? The Moon card, 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm seeing you be in the blues here. Hangman at the bottom of the deck. It's like there's something emotional going on here. Maybe you've been trying to keep it together, or there's just things happening that's outside of your control, or things have happened. And I think with this moon and the 5 of Pentacles, it's like you may feel like alone, right? Like maybe you're processing things alone, or you just feel alone, or you feel left out in the cold here. Maybe you feel like you're not getting what it is that you want, or you hoped and desired for something particularly and it didn't go that way. But your advice is like saying like there's so much more to look forward to, though, right? Like you have the capability here with the King of Wands, but also the resources is what it tells me for you to chase other ambitions here, 8 of Wands. And I don't even think, whatever, if you want to say chase, not chase, whatever the fuck you want to say, right? But it is about, you have to assert energy, right? So the eight of Wands, like move in the direction of new ambitions and desires, or your desires in general. But whatever is like falling apart or has fell apart or that's outside of your control, like don't let that set you back here. Yeah, I'm seeing you process something, like something making you upset. Damn, like what happened? Shit. Neptune vision. Pisces. North node. Oh yeah, that's pretty damn intense. So something here is second house resources. Neptune Pisces is like a lesson of forgiveness and letting go. And it can be lost too, like things you 5 of Cups here, 5 of Swords. Loss, letting go, grief, yielding, surrendering into a future that feels maybe unknown. North node, Pisces, Neptune. Why the second house? The sun, like having to be fully self-possessed and support yourself and take care of yourself. Could be things with money and stuff that you're gonna have to figure out, or resources and possessions here this week. But I feel like this is about like self-respect and like full like self-loyalty that's being pointed out here. So make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Second house, sun. Vitality, energy. Some of you like things dealing with like your bones or something like that. Cartilage, I don't know, some shit like that. Something like that. All right, let's do Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. Oh, Anthony in the building. You late again. Damn. Let's do Scorpio. Scorpio. What's going on with Scorpions? How's this eclipse treating you? For Scorpios here. What's going on with them Scorpions here? What's going on with them Scorpions? Temperance. High Priestess. Spirituality, huh? King of Swords. The Magician, 4 of Wands. There's something powerful I feel like you're manifesting here, Scorpio. That's what they all say. Shut up. You pulled this Temperance, High Priestess, King of Swords. I do feel you could be very highly focused on your spirituality at this time. Your inner world is a direct reflection of your external world, right? I know you've heard that before, but I feel like in your situation, it's definitely emphasizing that. I already feel like you're very smart intellectually, right? Like King of Swords is the intellectual. But why do I get for some of you Scorpios like you were like intellectualism can be like a mask for, I don't know, like I get this deeper integration happening here with you. Because you're already very smart and very wise, King of Swords. But the Temperance, High Priestess is it's another thing to have strategy or like to be smart and know things. It's a whole nother thing when the senses get involved, right? Like you can have everything up in your head, but like when it comes to the implementation in real life, it's a whole different ball game because you're dealing with all these other sensory things and situations that are always going to be unpredictable, that you're just kind of, you're going to have to be like water here this week. Your need to be fluid and adaptable is going to be everything. If you're too fixed in your ways, I feel like something's not going to manifest here for you. But I am seeing you this week feeling like the need to deepen your spirituality here, or like learn certain things or study certain things. I'm also seeing things balance out here as well. It's like you're like the inner world here. It felt like a storm, huh, Scorpio? But now it's like calming down here. What's the current energy here for Scorpios? Four of Wands. Two of Pentacles. I'm also seeing some living changes happening here for you, some lifestyle changes. I'm on this shit. Seven of Wands. You're going to make some changes here if you haven't yet. I think you're going to make some changes. But I feel like you'll be happy with what you create or what you build or what comes together here. So I'm seeing you being happy about it, or enjoying it at least. I do see like some things you could be changing around, like when it comes to your living situation or your home situation. Or changing up here. What's the challenge here for Scorpio? Queen of Wands. Some of you it's a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag, Eight of Cups. What's the advice? Seven of Cups. King of Pentacles. You know, I'm gonna say something. I actually feel like you're being encouraged to use the power of your imagination to actually allow yourself to be more idealistic here, especially if there's things that you want to, like if you want to have, whether it's money, career, work, things dealing with business. Your challenge, though, I'll be real with you. I think it could be your own ego here a bit, Scorpio. Your inability to yield and like let the possibilities really speak to you. Like we can entertain possibilities in our mind, but it can be like our own belief system and mindset that just automatically just rejects it, or it doesn't really, you know what I'm saying? Pentacles in the future here. I'm a Leo, so I can talk shit about the ego. And in fact, being a Leo with this South Node, I don't know if there's any other Leos out there. Being a Leo with this South Node energy, I cannot stand the Leo energy at this time. I just can't. Like certain aspects of it. Three of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. You're also going to be accomplishing something here. Three of Pentacles are putting together something here. You know, it's really going to test you, I feel, energetically with the Nine of Wands. Like it may be like tired, like you may be tired, or, but I see you being able to get the things done here that you want to get done. Like I'm talking about the Leo energy of the South Node being in Leo. Like everybody's need to like feel seen and want attention. And I'm a Leo, and I'm like, usually I don't care, right? But it's like it's gotten to the point I'm just like, damn, people just fuck. Anyways, let's see. Five of Pentacles. What can you tell me for the outcome? Like nothing's rooted in substance. Everybody's just like, look at me. The Emperor, Queen of Pentacles in the outcome with the Six of Wands. You have an increase in status as well and a higher position here that's unfolding for you. Whether you're self-employed, have your own business, or you work somewhere. I feel like by the end of the week's in the outcome, so I could go beyond that. But I feel like your position or your status or you being seen as an authority is something that is shining through here. And it could be due to your work and the things that you're accomplishing here. So it may feel like it's a lot of work or you're having to keep up with things. And you may even feel quite alone on the journey sometimes here, but I feel like it is paying off for you here. I'm also seeing you gain more attention and recognition here as well. Scorpio. Taurus. Scorpio. Seventh house relationships. Opposition, confrontation. I think this is you making changes and adjustments and like the fulfillment of your desires. It's one thing to be in the energy of desire than not have it. That's when Scorpios get mad. But it's the fulfillment of the desire. And there's something here with relationships here this week. Could be people that you're working with, some type of collaborative thing, project. Three of Pentacles, the Emperor, Queen of Pentacles. You may have to, some of you could be finding like an investor here this week. Or needing to invest something into like a project or into something you're working on this week. I think it'll be worth it though. I don't get a love message, I'm sorry. I know. Shit. All right, let's go to Sagittarius here. Sag. Keep time for Sag. For them Sages, yeah. What's going on with Sag this week? Love is just a word. Well, what can you tell me for them Sages? What can you tell me for Sagittarius here? Hold on, Sag. Be patient. Shit. Alright, what's going on with Sag this week? Overall energy, 8 of Wands. Some of you could be traveling this week. 3 of Cups. Could be reunions with friends and family here as well. Something exciting I feel like you could be doing this week. You may have no clue what it is right now, so it could unfold like a surprise for some of you. But I feel like there's something definitely exciting here. Could be a reunion with friends and family, or with people, or with a person here. Their great adventure for Sag. What's the current energy here for Sag? What is the, I'm actually seeing something funny happen here for you. It's like, what's the current energy? King of Swords. Damn, Sag, you laser focused. 2 of Pentacles. Some of y'all multitasking while watching me at this time. King of Swords, 2 of Pentacles. Definitely focused here. I feel like you're following through with a lot of things here too. So, I mean, you could be planning things and making changes and making adjustments here. But you got things to do and you're doing things here. What's the challenge? Synchronicity and spontaneity will be something that unfolds for you this week. So pay attention to the synchronicities, or you may be in the right place, right time. What's the challenge here for Sage? 5 of Cups. What you sad for? King of Wands. Yeah, you sad. What you said about 9 of Cups? Damn. You know, it could be people that you're sad about or disappointed by. 5 of Cups, King of Wands, 9 of Cups. But it could also be, too, that, for one, I do feel like your challenge is some type of disappointment, some type of emotional release here that you're still dealing with here. I think one of the challenges has been is like trying to find like that deeper sense of like defiant passion. It's like Scorpio, right? Like Scorpio has the ability to find that defiant passion to overcome like situations and stuff like that. I feel like you could be trying to tap into that, right? Or maybe it's like you are tapping into that here. When he says damn, it's on. Shit. What's the advice here? We'll go to the future. What's the advice? Ace of Wands. 8 of Cups. Ace of Wands, 8 of Cups, Temperance. It's time to look forward to a new passion and beginning, Sag. What's going to give you energy? Like move toward what's exciting, or like what has energy, like what move toward the inspiring things. I think that's what you're doing anyways. You could be healing though, Temperance, 5 of Cups, and slowly releasing something. And if you're like in a period where with the 8 of Cups, it's like you're in a transition. It's like you haven't, it's like you kind of been wandering a bit here. You're not lost. You've just been wandering. Just focus on creating new things. Like focus on the new things. Like focus on what you're passionate about. I know it's very generic, but that is your advice. It's like what you're passionate about. Allow yourself to be passionate. What's in the future here? The Hangman. Some of y'all gonna have butterflies in the future. 9 of Cups. It's like the world's gonna stand still. Tower. Shit, you can't make this up. Whenever you let go, I feel like that's when you will receive what you want. I don't know what it is, Sag. It's like, I don't know if it's something that your ego's clutching onto or clinging onto, or it needing to look or be a certain way. Like the Hangman is the ability to detach, yield, and surrender and not let your ego get in the way, with the 9 of Cups of having a positive expectation. But it's like you may fear that everything is going to go bad or something like that here with the Tower. Now, also, I pick up something happening here that's quite something you're not going to expect. And it disrupts things. It really disrupts your own sort of way you've constructed something in your mind, but it disrupts it in like a positive way that actually makes you see something different and opens you up to even expecting something more positively to happen here. So I feel like something's gonna make you nervous, but it's like nervous in a good way or something like that. What's in the outcome for them Sagittarius? Five of Pentacles in the Star card. Page of Wands. You know, you're having to... There's something I get you detaching from, and I don't think it's been easy, but I think there's more positive and there's more inspiration than there is negativity with things. So I'm getting you feeling inspired by some of the new things happening, or, you know, I'm seeing you being happy about the new things unfolding here for you. There's something here that either was a Tower moment recently in the past, or it's like kind of a Tower moment now, or a Tower moment coming up. But it allows for you to see something more clearly. And I feel like it's like it allows for you to detach and like let go of something while also seeing like a new possibility of something new happening here. That's exciting. Ace of Cups here. Some emotional new beginning. Chariot. What else can you tell me for Sag? 5th house passion. Taurus. 3rd house communication. Progressions. I see you having fun this week. There's something fun happening here. Very enjoyable. There's also like something new, like a new desire revealing itself here this week. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about now, or if like maybe you'll feel this week. But I think something's going to change your perspective here in the future. If you let it. That's what it seems to me. Like you have to like let go or something. Detach. You may be fearing like a Tower moment, or fearing like there's not going to be anything good that happens, or I actually think you may be surprised. Some either travels or some moves here, travel or moving here. What is this? 8 of Wands, 3 of Cups about? I'm on point. Well, thank you, because I feel like this read ain't make no sense. That's what it's about. 10 of Cups, 3 of Swords. It's So that means in regards to like family here, or it's just something happening like really good. I feel like something good is happening here. You know, the Ten of Cups with the Three of Swords can still be really good, but the thing is, and no, I'm not just sugarcoating, right? Because I don't want to talk about the Three of Swords. No, that's not what it is. The Ten of Cups, Three of Swords, it's like things could still be good, but there's something that your mind has conceptualized that you wish was also part of the equation, but it's not. And so even though things could be beautiful and they're going well and there's a lot to be happy for, it's like that one fucking thing that you just wish was there. But I feel like it's that one thing that once you like let go of, or what you are letting go of, is like it actually sets you free to maybe manifest it in like a newer way. Or it comes in a newer way, or comes in a newer form, but it may be still something like it's like the thing that you want, but maybe it's not like packaged the way you wanted it or something. All right, Sag, is what I got. Let's go to Capricorn. You said in a new person. Well, I didn't say that, but it could be that. There was the Page of Wands in the 5th house that came out outcome-wise, so, you know. All right, Capricorn. Can you tell me for Capricorns here? King of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. So I'm seeing a person pretty heavily in your energy this week. Earth sign, Taurus, or the fuck? Yeah, it could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or it could be both. Could be both. Eight of Cups. What's the current energy here? Ten of Pentacles is in the current energy with the Knight of Pentacles here. I feel like you're could be an emphasis on business here. Family and business. Sounds pretty Capricorn to me. Why do I get you here having or finding the resources here that you need? Like, hear me out. Whether you've manifested things up until this point to where it's like you can kind of reach in and grab what you need when you want it, or this is like something that you maybe starting to experience this week. It's soda. It's a fucking Olipop. What's the challenge here for Capricorn? Hold on. Five of Swords is your challenge. Ace of Cups. Some of y'all just feel like rejected. Damn. Some of y'all just feel like emotionally rejected, or just either some of y'all feel rejected, or you just feel like you're not getting what you want emotionally here in certain situations. I feel like it's just been like all business, work, and very like practical, tangible things, Some of you may, if you're single, you may feel like super rejected in love. Or hell, I don't even know, maybe you're with someone and you just feel like you feel rejected or something. I don't know. You tell me. What's the advice here for Capricorns? What is this Ace of Cups? The High Priestess. You could be trying to protect yourself too emotionally, like from situations here, people. What's the advice for Capricorns? The Fool card. Hierophant. Two of Wands. What's in the future position for Capricorns here? Page of Swords. Eight of Wands. So there's going to be a lot of communication here for you this week. A lot of communication. Page of Swords, Eight of Wands. A lot of new information coming through. I feel like the information, though, or the communication here that you're getting with things is definitely going to be moving things forward. So if you're experiencing resistance, I feel like that's about to lift. I get things being very chatty, very social, very loud here. I get movement, less resistance, just a lot of communication here. Clarity or just information. You know, your advice is to take a chance here. Like, you could still, like, take a chance or try something new and still go about it smart. But you may be, like, emotionally trying to protect yourself a little bit too much, right? Like, you're maybe being kind of timid here. Or shy. The Capricorn, I ain't timid, I ain't shy. That's not what they're saying. Seven of Wands in the outcome. With the Nine of Wands here. Tower. I feel like though you are having to like stand up here and like I don't know if it's like you standing up for yourself, having to protect something here, or like having to have like the courage and the conviction here to like do what it is that you need to do here to either uphold something or stop something from happening here. This may not make sense right now. What is this? Chiron Hill. Virgo. Dignified strength. I feel like you're healing things around like practicality. So like, hear me. So it's like you're healing things around like perfectionism. Or needing to always be on point, always organized, things need to be perfect, put together in order, things needing to be just like all dialed in. And I'm not saying not to have everything dialed in. I think it's like maybe something you've mastered, but it's almost like you needing to maybe be more open and flexible to trying newer things or being more open-minded to things here. Or perfectionism itself, specifically, you know, the advice being the Fool, Hierophant, Two of Wands, like taking a chance and trying something new based upon something that you're learning or discovering here, but stop focusing so much on it needing to be so damn perfect. I think that's what's blocking you from being able to feel the pleasure of some of the things you're creating. Five of Swords, Ace of Cups, High Priestess, Virgo, Chiron. What is this Tower? Two of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. You could be like wondering like how it's going to affect someone else, or if it's not affecting someone else, like you could be worried about like what other people are going to say or do, or what a person's going to say or do, or what's going to happen. I don't think it's going to be that bad. I think like you don't have to be perfect. Does that make sense? All right, let's do Aquarius. How long have I been on here? An hour and 35. Let's do Aquarius here. Aquarius. What you do to Ranga? All right, Aquarius, what's going on? What's going on with them Aquarians? Yeah. Aquarius. I got a feeling I'm going to pull the Three of Cups for Aquarius. Watch. Watch. What's going on with them Aquarius? Oh, nope. Nope. Temperance. Not yet. Temperance. Clarify the temperance here. Ace of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. Something's coming together nice this week. Aquarius. It's coming together. There's going to be some valuable information I see you getting here, or just clarity here that I see you getting this week that allows for you to understand what to do next in your process, which makes everything easier, or like it's coming together, synergizing very well. If there have been extremes that you've been going through, I feel like they're balancing out here. Something may become a bit easier here. Something. What's the current energy for Aquarius? Empress. Yeah, something your ass creating. Empress in the Hierophant. Somebody's like a course or something community-wise. I feel like it's coming together. I feel like it's gonna be, the process is coming together. So there's growth here. You could be finding enjoyment too through community or through something you're learning. Something's enjoyable here, yeah. You could be learning how to attract more rather than, you know what I'm saying? Like learning how to attract, or maybe you're teaching people how to attract. It could be either or. Ace of Wands in the challenge. Knight of Pentacles, patience. You just gotta be patient, Aquarius. Ace of Wands, Knight of Pentacles here. Maybe the process, isn't always fun and exciting. Or maybe one moment you feel motivated, next moment you don't. One moment you feel attraction, next moment you don't. But there's a need to be consistent. You know what show just popped into my mind? Fucking Goosebumps. Yeah, I remember Goosebumps. I get those goosebumps every time, What's the advice for Aquarius? 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, King of Cups. Yeah, you're gonna have to come from a place of like unconditional love and devotion here. And as long as you're coming from that place and you're being genuine and being empathetic, compassionate, and focusing on the bigger picture here and helping others strive toward achieving this bigger picture here as well, or working together in tandem, collaboration, cooperation, I feel like everything will be all right. Two of Wands. Disruption is always followed by intention, or intention is always followed by disruption. One of those, it's intention first and then there's disruption. So anytime you like go to do something or you start a process of something, you're naturally going to hit an obstacle every single time. Every single fucking time you're going to hit an obstacle or something disruptive is going to happen. It's like you go to record and then the camera don't work. And then you fucking record something and then it's like this part's all messed up, or it could just be anything, right? But it's just part of the process, so just stick with it here. So don't let like little things that pop up make you feel, you know, like self-defeated. What's in the future here? Knight of Wands, Nine of Swords, Six of Cups. This moving with a sense of urgency. Tower at the bottom. I didn't even see that, but there it is. You're going to be motivated here this week, taking action, like decisive, bold action. And I get you being a little bit nervous or afraid, but it could be like what you need to face in order for you to get comfortable with something. So you could be overcoming some type of fear this week, or feeling more confident and motivated and self-directed and not letting anxiety squash you. So I'm seeing like some type of deeper transformation in regards to that happening here. What's in the outcome here? Three of Cups. I said I was gonna pull that shit. Three of Cups and the Nine of Wands, or Nine of Pentacles here. So the way this all comes together, I feel you'll be celebrating here, and it won't only just benefit you, but everybody else will be benefiting everybody else here as well. But I see it being enjoyable, the process of something coming together, and you celebrating it. And then the Nine of Pentacles is, well, let's see, what is this? King of Swords. It's just something that you've kind of set up here is what it seems to me. King of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, and you being able to enjoy the fruits of your labor here, not just with yourself, but maybe other people. Also, there could be an emphasis on community here this week. Dandy. You pulled your own card, Aquarius. Transits. Trine, sextile, symbiosis. Venus is trining you. Uranus is trining you. Leo is Sag, Aries is sextiling you. Venus sextile Saturn. Debilitated. Virgo. I think this is you having to like selectively figure out how you're going to be of service in a practical way, and how to organize things here so that way like things can flow more harmoniously with what you're trying to do. It's involving people though, community, collaboration, but I'm seeing it be something enjoyable. But it's just like I would say it's a process and it's coming together. So It feels to me like you're getting clarity, having a better understanding and idea to where what you are creating or what you are growing here specifically, it coming together nicely. I don't think it's the end all be alls as part of the process, but it's like it comes together here. So I got for you Aquarius, go to Pisces. Okay, Pisces. All right, Pisces. Last but not least, Pisces. I know this is going to sound so fucking weird, but some of y'all could be becoming more flexible or something about like stretching flexibility or something like that. I don't know. Something like that. All right, Pisces, what's going on with you this week? Two of Cups, Eight of Swords. So something about a relationship and you wondering where you stand in this relationship. Some of you's with a Leo, Capricorn, Devil. Two of Cups, Eight of Swords, Strength card. You may be wondering or questioning the dynamic of a relationship here. Is there love there? Emotions there? For sure. Yeah. But there's a lot of Eight of Swords. You know, just like, I don't know if it's complicated or what. Like, shit. Someone's in their head. I don't know if it's you in their head, y'all both in y'all head. What's the current energy here for the Pisces? Fish gang. My live streams always make you hungry. What's the current energy here for Pisces? Three of Wands. Four of Swords. Lovers. You could be waiting, evaluating. Now, things are moving forward. I don't know if you're just chilling, Four of Swords, or you're waiting. Are you waiting on some? What's the challenge here for Pisces? Now, if you're not dealing with a person, I got you. Just give me a sec. What's the challenge here for Pisces? Two of Swords. It's always the Two of Swords with you for Pisces. Empress. Indecisiveness. Or having to wait to figure out how to... I feel like it's like waiting. Or indecisiveness. Some of you may be finding it difficult to cooperate with someone here. I don't get there being drama necessarily, but it's like, I don't know if communication is the issue, Eight of Swords. Have y'all ever... Never mind, I'll come back to that in a second. Also, too... Let me just finish this, and then I'll get back to and I'll say the other message I got here as well. What is the future here? Actually, what's the advice? Your advice is the Seven of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Well, shit. You know, I think you got to see it yourself, Pisces. 7 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Some of you don't trust yourself. I'll be honest with you. Or I don't know if you don't trust the situation. But I would say the 7 of Cups, 10 of Cups is actually allowing yourself to be idealistic, more imaginative, more open to the possibilities in the scenario. The 2 of Cups specifically, I can reveal my astrology secrets. Fuck. You may be in your head here about, I have a whole nother message here too. So like, if you're not dealing with anyone, I got you. Hold on. But you may be like in your head about a situation here. Like, how do you go about it? Why are things unclear? Why does it feel difficult? It could be a lack of cooperation, or like trying to find that sense of cooperation to where like both sides' needs are being met, but it feels complicated. Like the connection is definitely there, but it's like, yeah. And I think what I was going to say is, I think like astrologically, it's like if you grip on to like it needing to be a certain way at this time, you're going to cut off all the possibilities of ways in which something could happen. I got a whole nother message here too. Like, if you ain't dealing with no one, I got you. Four of Cups here in the future. Ace of Swords. 3 of Swords. Someone is ignoring something. Like, fuck. Like, 4 Cups, Ace of Swords, 3 of Swords. I don't know if you feel like if you're being ignored, or you're ignoring a situation, or someone ignoring you, or you ignoring them. I feel like though I feel like there's like disappointment here. What's in the outcome for Pisces? King of Swords, 2 of Wands, Ace of Wands, 5 of Wands, Knight of Swords. There'll be a decision here around this situation. Whenever you feel like more inspired, or whenever you feel like the moment's right here. But I feel like there's something uncomfortable about it that has to be worked through, or something like that, Pisces. Some of you may reject something before you even give it a chance. Now, I understand if this is your ex and you want your ex back, I get it. Fuck that, right? But if it's like something new, you may reject it because you're afraid. Unless it is an ex or whatever. I don't know. People can do what they want to do. If this is not if this isn't dealing with a person here, then when it comes to yourself, you're healing. And I think one part of your nature that you're healing is your ability to like yield and surrender and let go. Maybe it's like your feminine side here. Maybe you're used to really being in your masculine a lot. Either way, I feel like you could be healing here. And I actually think things are like moving forward here in your life. And I think that you're recovering from whatever it is that you're healing from. And I think your challenge at this time is like, what do you want to create next? And I think here with the Seven of Cups, the Ten of Cups is like, now is the best time to allow yourself to really be imaginative, to be a Pisces, and to allow yourself to dream and tap into your ideals. But I feel like your mind is like really getting in the way. Like, it's like, I don't know if it's like your self-talk, or, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe like your attitude, or the Eight of Swords can be like beliefs that you have and they're so ingrained that you're blind to them, but they're like controlling your life on autopilot, making you miserable. Right, so like by questioning those, or allowing yourself to open up to maybe entertaining other possibilities of a future reality that you want, that could be the way to go, right? That could help you break free from these chains here. But I'm kind of seeing you like ignore things and be very indifferent. That's what I get, Pisces. So you like ignore things. And there is a new path, though. Like, there's a new direction you're going to go. And let's see what we get with the Oracle cards. Where are you going? You're going to detach here from whatever the heartbreak was, that's for sure. And move in a new direction. Cancer. 7th house relationships. Sagittarius. Dignified strength. So it's like, I feel like this is your own. So it's like something dealing with your emotions, Cancer, comfortability, relationship, and like trying to point it in the right direction here and see the bigger picture. Now, if you're not dealing with someone, then this is about you emotionally taking care of yourself, so that way you can show up to relationships here with more positivity. My favorite savory dish. I don't know. Pretty simple. So that's what I got for you, Pisces. It's my favorite food. A savory dish. Fancy, huh? I don't know. I like a good steak or lasagna. All right, let's jump into super chats. Give me 1 second, though, because I may have to. Oh, shit. I'm about to do something real quick. Nah, I'm saying shit. Let me pull us up, and then 1 sec. I don't care. You can yap all you want, you know. Yap away. She. Hold on. Let me. Hold on. I'll be right back. Damn, my fucking shorts, bro. Just. Oh. Also, some of you Pisces may be afraid to get rejected or something like that. Look, you gotta shoot your shot. All right. Let's do super chats. Trying to be a good bulker and keep it clean. We dirty bulking this winter. Shit. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe, I don't know. Alright. Let's do super chats here. Alright, let's start first with J44229. J44229, good morning from Australia. Aries here. What is the potential of a relationship between me and the Libra I know? Or the Libra J, how is he feeling towards me? Thank you. Potential of these two. Chariot. Two of Pentacles. Nine of Swords. I feel, I would say that there's potential. He wants to keep moving forward with the relationship. Could be certain things that he's like stressed over that he wants more control over in the relationship. I don't know if it's your flexibility or his flexibility. I feel like that's coming to the forefront here. Like, I don't get like a negative energy off of this. I just wish I don't know if it's you or them. I feel like it's him. I think that he may, like, he's like worried about certain things here. Like, he just wants to make sure that it moves in the right direction. So I don't know if there's, Two of Pentacles can be a little bit tricky, right? Like, it can be, or it's like a situations requiring like balance and flexibility and all that stuff, and or they could have like a lot on their plate too. Maybe they do a lot, but I do feel like they want to move forward here. So that's what I got for you, Jay. Let's do. What's up? Who else do we got? Antique. All right, Antique. I'm a Gemini sun, Libra moon, Virgo rising, the man on my mind, and the one that I was just talking to. Shall I continue talking to him, or shall I move on? We have been on and off for 7 years. Thank you, Austin, for all your work. All right, let's do this. I'm Gemini sun, Libra moon, Virgo rising. The man on my mind, and the one that I was just talking to. Shall I continue talking to him? Ten of Pentacles and the Empress. Two of Cups. I would say yeah. Ace of Swords. Yeah. What's the problem? Judgment. I would say yes. And in fact, I feel like this has like longevity to it. We have been on and off for 7 years. That's the problem. I just had to reread that part. I would say yes. Empress, the Ten of Pentacles, Empress, Two of Cups, Ace of Swords, Judgment. I would say yes. I get a yes. I get a very strong yes. I feel like this. I feel like there's still room for growth in this relationship. Things could become easier between you two, or more clear. I would say yes. I need like a very strong yes. Because I feel like you two together could be very fruitful and has longevity to it. So the answer is yes. Let's do T what's. Will my coworkers secretly be upset with me? I don't know if y'all have kids or a family, but maybe something like that will happen down the line. Don't let that freak you out. That's not what you want right now. But maybe that could be something that unfolds down the line that you want or something. T what's. Will my coworkers secretly be upset with me for leaving some task unfinished because I was sick while covering for her? Will T what's coworker be upset here? 4 cups. Magician. Strength card. No, not really. You may notice that she's kind of just indifferent about it, really. She may be a little bit disappointed, or they may be a little bit disappointed. But I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. I think what you'll see from her from the exterior is that she's indifferent about it. I don't think there's a strong emotional pull to be disappointed about anything. So I don't really see it being no. I feel like no. Antique again. Will I be in an intimate, serious relationship with someone that I don't know or no? When will this be? Can you tell me more? Let's see here. 5 of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. I feel like it'll be someone that you know. It could be the person that you asked about the first time. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or maybe they have those placements. I think it's gonna be with someone that you know. If you decide to go the route of new, it's gonna be a while before you find something. Tarot ain't defining you. It's not set in stone. It's not because the tarot said it that it's fated that way. But from what I pick up, maybe it may take you some time. It's gonna require patience for you to find something like really serious in the future that has longevity to it. So to me, it kind of feels like it could be with someone that you already know. All right, Audrey. Hey, Austin, can you tell me if my friend AJ has walked away from our relationship? I had to take time for me to handle things in my world, but recently wrote him and haven't heard back. Can you tell me about AJ in this situation? Can you tell me about AJ in this situation? 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands, 5 of Wands, 3 of Wands. They haven't walked away. They may feel hurt by some things, or it's like the same old 10 of Swords, but they haven't walked away. I would say that they still want to move forward with things, but they could be a bit frustrated, or it's like a challenge, but it kind of feels like, for some reason to them, it feels like the same thing, different day. 10 of Swords. Or like a pattern that they're recognizing or something like that. Or that they are seeing about something. But I feel like this person, no, I think they still want to move forward here with you. I don't think they've walked away from the friendship. Are they traveling or something right now? Or are they at like a distance? They could have other things going on. That's why they haven't replied, or so. but I think you'll be hearing from them. Julianne, Aqua Sun, Moon, Scorpio rising. I'm so emotionally and spiritually underwhelmed with my partner. Anytime I am in a relationship, I feel drained. Why is this? He is nice, but I am more at peace single. Should I end it? They're at a distance. It could be that the long distance of the relationship between you two, Audrey, is what's the conflict. It's something like that. So Julianne, let's see. What's going on between these two? Julianne and their partner. What's the overall energy here? Five of Pentacles. What's the challenge? Seven of Cups. What's the advice? Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, something's missing, huh? What's in the future? And what's the likely outcome here? Strength card. I think you'll stay. I think the challenges itself you'll be able to overcome in the relationship. There could be some type of new emotional beginning between you two. It feels like something's missing though, right? Like I'm so emotionally and spiritually underwhelmed with my partner. You're not even overwhelmed. You're underwhelmed. Anytime I'm in a relationship, I feel drained. Why is this? He is nice, but maybe he's too nice. I would stay. I feel like it's not saying to leave. So, the Knight of Pentacles is like having to be patient and consistency in the relationship here. Six of Wands in the future with the Strength card. So, to me, it's like you guys are going to be overcoming the obstacle, which is connected to the Five of Pentacles. You think you're the problem? Are they needy? Five of Pentacles can be like the needy. They can legit recognize. It can legit be the needy. Could be the polarities off in this relationship is what I get. I think it's the polarity. It's the polarity. Seven of Cups in the challenge would be like the desire, deep desire. It's like your needs, like your deeper desires aren't being met through the relationship. And I think, but it could like, even though it's not being met, you could get it met in the relationship. But I feel like for you, it's like you kind of just want them to kind of already know what to do without like telling them or like teaching them, is what it feels to me. Or like explaining to them. But, I would at least try, because I do have the Six of Wands Strength card here, and like you two could overcome what's been lacking emotionally in the relationships. Ace of Cups. Your Knight of Pentacles is a card of like loyalty, right? So it's like staying loyal to a situation. That's what it's saying to do. Yeah, I would be patient. I feel like you could overcome it. But I think that I know this is probably what you don't want to do. I don't know why I picked this up. Like maybe you don't want to do this. But if I were you, I would talk to them and like bring up like what you're feeling. And hopefully you don't fuck with his ego and he gets upset. But if you explain, I feel, to him like what you feel is missing and like what you two could work on, you two could have like a real chance at overcoming whatever the challenge is. But he may not know what direction and what way to lead with the Six of Wands. I'm gonna be really honest with you. He may not know how to lead things in a way in which gets your needs met You have talked about it with them. Well, shit. You may have to be patient then. If it don't change, then like, oh no. If he's not gonna do it, then you may have to leave. But I actually think he will do it. I actually feel like I would tell you otherwise if I wasn't picking that up. But I feel like y'all will overcome whatever this is. So it's going to be leading in a successful direction, but you know, I feel like your deeper desires aren't being met right now. So that's what I got, Julie. Let's do chords of gratitude. I missed out on a job because of flooding in my condo. Will there be a future opportunity with this company, or was this a first time deal? I missed out on a job because of flooding. My dog is breathing so hard. Will there be a future opportunity here for this company? Can you tell me for chords of gratitude in regards to the job opportunity? High Priestess, Nine of Swords, Three of Pentacles here. Judgment. There will be a future opportunity. I wouldn't stress too much. I don't know if you've expressed what happened. I'm pretty sure you have. But by doing so, I think they'll be understanding, or they'll like kind of realize, you know, things do happen. So I pulled the Judgment here, Knight of Cups. So it seems to me like there will be another chance. Judgment is another chance. So try not to let your anxiety get to you too much. If you haven't like voiced your concerns or like let them know anything, I would let them know about like what happened. But if you've already done that, then I still feel like the opportunity's there. Three of Pentacles here in the read. So that's what I got for you, chords. Let's do Antique again. Am I going to be pleased with my new tenants, especially in the long run? Eight of Cups, Two of Wands, Ten of Swords. I don't think you're going to be fully satisfied for some reason. You may find a better tenant or something like that. I think you'll find a better tenant. Like I don't feel like there's like a lot of issues or problems or anything like that, but maybe you're not fully satisfied, but it doesn't seem like horrible. But I do feel like there will be a better tenant or something like that in the future. Freeway. Hi, I'm Sarah. What are J, Libra, true intentions with me? Can you tell me for Sarah, what are J's, the Libra's true intentions with them? Can you tell me here for what's his true intentions? Seven of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. I think they do have genuine intention for, Nine of Pentacles is one that still values their independence and their freedom and singleness here, but they're exploring their options, and I definitely think that they're into you here. Now, do they have other options? I'm not sure. What's in the future? Chariot, Two of Swords. What's their Hangman. I would say that they're kind of just seeing where things go. I'm gonna be honest. I think that they're not super attached to the situation yet. There's desire to like either get to know you or to be with you here or to explore this connection. But I think you have the Chariot, Two of Swords here in the future. I don't know why the situation stops moving forward here. I don't know if it pauses between you two or if there's like a break between you two. But I think they have genuine intentions. They have genuine intentions. I feel like they're wanting to explore the connection and to see what happens. But I feel like it may go on a break or pause for some reason. Divinity, will I be good at my new job? Divinity. Divinity. Will they be good at their new job? Two of Swords, the Hierophant, Page of Wands. I think so. I think there's gonna be like a sense of like the new passionate energy that's involved with the new job, but I think it comes down to like your study or like your learning, like your dedication to the learning, Hierophant. So like there may be a lot of energy going into this new job, but the Two of Swords, the Hierophant, is like making sure like you'll be as good as you choose to be. Like Two of Swords, like making decisions based upon like learning and getting really involved. So I think you'll have a natural knack for it, Page of Wands, but there's definitely room for improvement. All right, let's do Yohia. Yoshi. Hi, Austin. What is blocking me from obtaining what I want? Let's do it. Hi, Austin. What is blocking me from attaining what I want? What can you tell me for Yohia? What is blocking Yohia from attaining what they want? Death card. King of Swords. If you're so sure, then burn the ships. You have to, I feel like it really boils down to the full King of Wands, which is, and then you got the Death card, King of Swords. What's blocking you from attaining what you want is taking chances. Like the Fool card is going beyond what you've done before. There's a need to evolve with the Death card. King of Swords, like you're already very smart and intellectual, but the Fool is taking chances and being spontaneous and leaping into new experiences. I would say King of Wands here is like, you could say confidence, but it's like the pursuit of a passionate vision. Like you have to believe in yourself or take the lead. Five of Pentacles is here as the advice. You have to lean into discomfort. You know, it's like develop a sense of urgency, you know, like whenever we are too comfortable and we're like in the in-between, sometimes putting ourselves into a position to where we're forced to act helps us do what we need to do. So it could be like changing your circumstances so that way you can really do what you want to do. But I would say the main thing is like needing to take chances and open up to new experiences, especially when it comes to like how you assert yourself and lead and being your own authority. Because again, it's like it's one thing to know, but it's another thing to do. And I think with the Five of Pentacles as the advice is like let go of, like the Five of Pentacles says that it's going to be uncomfortable no matter what, but you have a choice. You can like stay out in the cold, or you can stay somewhere that you've outgrown or that you're tired of, or you can move toward what you want that'll be better for you. Either one is going to be uncomfortable. So if comfort is the issue, it's going to be uncomfortable either way. But you might as well commit to something and pursue something to where you will eventually be comfortable. But it's like first uncomfortable. So that's what I got for you. Yo, here, let's do Maya. What is something I need to know right now? Can you tell me from Maya? What is something that Maya needs to know right now? Right now. What's something Maya needs to know right now? The Eight of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. Stay committed to like your own vision at this time. Eight of Cups is like your vision quest. It's your own spiritual journey. And like this is your road to fulfillment, no one else's. And so you have to trust like your instincts and your intuition, and allow yourself to really flow with those. With the Eight of Pentacles tells me that you're already doing that. So it's like there's a need to be consistent. Whatever it is that you're mastering, like keep putting in the effort and the work to master those things. Because I feel with the Queen of Wands, like something becomes very natural and easy here for you. And it becomes fully embodied as well, the Queen of Wands. So that's what I got for you, Maya. Oh, I got you, Miss Kong. I didn't see you. Oh, shit. My bad. I got you too, Divinity, as well. Yeah, I got you, Miss Con King. So, Miss Con King, what is the purpose / point / life lesson regarding my current financial struggles? What can you tell me for Miss Con King? Let's see. The Emperor. Nine of Wands. Ten of Swords. What is the purpose, point, life lesson regarding my current financial struggles? I feel like one of the things is like learning through adversity. I wonder if you have like a 3-line in human design. It's like having to learn through direct experience is what it seems to me. So it's like whatever your circumstances are reflecting to you, it's like it's showing you like what is working and what isn't working. But there's like we can know that, but it's a whole nother thing with the Emperor to like, which I'm not saying you're not doing this, but the Emperor can be like, okay, well, it falls on my shoulders for one, the Emperor. Then it's also, well, I have to hold myself accountable and have to be responsible for these. So like responsibility and accountability is really coming to the forefront about the lesson of like what's working and what's not working, and like having to take things into your own hands to learn like how to do something better. But also it's like not just learn it, but implement it. But I feel it's as if it's like, you know, like it's like you having to like learn very directly through life, right? Like, so if you weren't taught certain things, or if you don't know certain things, it's like you're kind of like learning as you go. It's always good though to like learn stuff, right? But you know, there could be something deeper here too, to where it's like the way you maybe learn is through like direct experience itself of like struggles and like maybe setbacks, right? Or even just the struggle and the setbacks itself is like trying to teach you something. But it's about something about accountability. Like the Emperor is like everything falls on your shoulders, so it's like self-responsibility and self-accountability, and having to be like smart, Nine of Wands, with, you know, what you give, what you choose to do with your free will. Because the Ten of Swords being here is like, it's like a lesson that keeps repeating, that it's like it's like a problem that needs to be learned here. Like it won't resolve itself on its own. The Emperor says like you have to like resolve it. So that's what I got for you, Miss Conking. Divinity, you asked another question. You said your guidance on my relationship. Okay, Divinity, what's guidance on the relationship here for Divinity? What is the Nine of Swords on your current relationship? Divinity on their relationship. Nine of Swords, the Magician. Seven of Swords. I would avoid manipulation and withholding information. I feel like there's a need to communicate honestly about the things that are worrying you and maybe keeping you up late at night. And if you feel like if you've already done those things, well, I don't really get that. I guess it's the first one. If there's anything that you need to like communicate in your relationship that maybe you're like sweeping under the rug, or you're only saying some things and not the full thing, and you know it's just causing you worry and stress, I feel like there's a need to like communicate these things, like let your worries and concerns be heard. But also I think too that I would be there's something about vulnerability. So it could be like being vulnerable about like your fears and your worries and your concerns, instead of like trying to not let these things be seen or not discuss certain things because you're wanting to avoid certain things. I think these are the things that need to be addressed. All right, so this is the last super chat I'm answering, and then I'm gonna get off of here. All right. Vanessa, should I move in with my adoptive parents? Need to leave current place, but I'm afraid I won't maintain their... I'm afraid I won't maintain their property well, and I'll disappoint them. Should Vanessa move in with their adoptive parents? Five of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. I think you could. I think, you know, it is a challenge though, right? So like if you do it, you know, sort of the challenge that you're already explaining about maintaining things, that is going to be the challenge. Can you do it? Yeah. But it would take like you having to commit to that type of work. You know, maybe you could like wait a bit and see if you can find other alternatives or different options. But if not, I feel like that could still be something you could do. But yeah, it would be something that you would have to like maintain, right? Like maintain the property and stuff like that, which I feel like you could do. It's like something though that is maybe like tedious or like requires you to be consistent with. So it will be a bit of a challenge, but could you do it? Yeah. So that's what I got. I'm gonna call it a wrap here for the super chats and the all signs. And let me just make sure I answered everything. Pretty sure I did though. Okay, that's what I got. I'm gonna get off of here. I appreciate y'all, and I will see y'all later.